Hi, I'm Jessie and I wanted to do an unboxing of my Heartbeat stuffed animals for my business. Let's do it. So during this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about my business and how I got started, and just thought it'd be a fun way to introduce myself. I'm 30. I actually turned 31 on Monday. That's on June 16th. And I started ultrasound school when I was 24. I had 2 kids at the time and just wanted something different for our family. And so decided to go back to school, which was crazy. And so while I was almost done with school, found out I was pregnant with 3rd kiddo, and I was actually due the same week that I was supposed to graduate school. During that time, I also found out that this surprise 3rd baby was also a twin. Unfortunately, we did lose the twin pretty early on, but it was my instructors who found out, which is so crazy to me. And so while I was in clinicals, I was close to home and I went to school every day. It was 5 days a week, not school, clinicals. So I was driving to a hospital 5 days a week. And as I got closer to my due date, I was having like contractions and I didn't think I was gonna make it to the end. And if I didn't finish my clinical hours, then I was gonna have to go and have the baby and then go back and finish my hours, which I did not want to do, because during all of this time, we also found out we were moving from California to Tennessee, and we were moving 2 weeks after my due date. And so like we're on a time crunch. So it got down to my final couple weeks and I was having contractions and I physically felt like I could not finish my clinical hours in person. 38 weeks, I couldn't do it. I thought for sure the baby would come by now. My other kids were earlier. And so my clinical instructors all got together and decided that because I finished how many hours I needed for ultrasound, they're gonna let me just do some stuff online just to finish up that way so I could finish packing up my house, get ready to move across the country. It was a really crazy time. Wait, this next one is so cute. Look at the little sloth. Oh, I love him. When I was done with everything, I graduated. Then 2 days later was when my baby decided she was ready to come out on her due date. So I graduated college. 2 days later, gave birth. 2 weeks later, moved from Southern California to Middle Tennessee. 4 months later, started my first job at a pediatric hospital. Ended up being not the right fit for me. And so I left there after 4 months of being there and got my first like hospital job close to home. I was there for a year and I got all of my certifications. I passed my OBGYN certification and I had finished my physics right after school. And then I did like another kind of like a bridge. It's called ARRT. So I did that one and decided that I was probably worth a little bit more with my experience and certifications. So started looking for more jobs and ended up working another hospital. But it was there that I decided it was time kind of off on my own. And the kitty's cute. And so I still worked there. Started praying about what was next, and the Lord put it on my heart to just start this 3D 4D business and do that during the week. I'm at my full-time job on the weekends. The goal is to hopefully leave the full-time gig that's on the weekends and just do the business full-time. It's absolutely like not just a passion project, but it is what I know I'm supposed to be doing. In the midst of getting everything together for the business, had someone reach out to me and say, hey, there's a pregnancy center that's local. I bet that you guys could collaborate and like find ways to support each other. And I was like, absolutely, like, I'm so for that. And so I reached out to the pregnancy center and I ended up becoming licensed to certify their nurses that do the ultrasounds there. Through all of that, I've made amazing connections. I cannot even believe all the work that the Lord is doing just through my like small business. It's just been such a blessing to me and my family, and I hope that y'all can come along and kind of support me through my journey as I continue to work in my community and provide ultrasounds. I do like non-diagnostic, so it's for fun. I also do like work with the pregnancy center. I also do free ultrasounds for women who have been told that they have lost their pregnancies. I know working in the medical field that you don't get those pictures. That's not something that gets handed to you. And a lot of women don't want that, and I understand. Having lost my daughter's twin early on, I've always been so thankful for that ultrasound and like proof that that baby existed. And I call him a he. I was pretty sure he was a boy. And I feel connected to him through that. Like, he existed, he was real, like he was worth grieving over. And so I provide the free ultrasound so that moms can have that same opportunity for healing and closure and all of that. And so by you supporting me, I get to continue to support my community and do work with them. And yeah, those are my heartbeat barriers right now. I give them away for free with my ultrasounds because having the memory of your baby's heartbeat forever is just so special. So those are them. Book with me. I'll link my website, and if you have any ideas on how I can market my business, that's not my forte, so let me know. Thanks.